Cultivating mindfulness and spirituality can increase your sense of meaning, connection, and vitality. Contemplation, mindfulness, and other spiritual practices can improve your concentration, increase your ability to process information, and enhance your ability to cope with the daily demands of life. We cannot discuss mindfulness without briefly reviewing spirituality first. If you recall from our dimensions of wellness, spiritual wellness involves creating and expressing meaning and purpose in your life. This may include believing in a supreme being or following a particular religion's teachings, or simply feeling that you are part of a greater spectrum of existence. The root of the word spirituality is spirit, which in many cultures refers to breath or the force that animates life. Hence, when you're inspired, you are filled with energy. An important aspect of spirituality is connection. Spirituality typically includes a belief in the interconnectedness between all living creatures, our environment, and, for some, forces greater than ourselves. In contrast, religion is a set of rituals, beliefs, symbols, and practices intended to establish or maintain a relationship with a divine power or presence, often represented by one or more specific deities. Spirituality is not bound by affiliation with a religious denomination or set of practices, where individuals have the option to choose the path that allows them to find meaning and a sense of purpose in life. Brian Luke Seward, an expert in mind-body spirit healing, identifies these three facets of spirituality. First, healthy relationships are a sign of spiritual well-being. When we think well of ourselves and treat other people with respect, honesty, integrity, and love, we are manifesting our own spiritual health. If you recall, our personal values are the set of rules that we live by. Personal understanding of one's own values, as well as respect and curiosity about the values of others in our community, enhances our spiritual well-being. How will the way you live your life contribute to your community and society? Spiritual growth is fostered by contemplating questions about our place in the world rather than our individual gains and material possessions. Think of your purpose as your life mission. Think of someone you believe has made the world a better place for others. You may think of somebody close to you or someone famous that you admire. The capacities to be mindful of and contemplate life's experiences and to care about and respect all living things enhance your spiritual well-being. Mindfulness can be described as an awareness of the present moment, a focused, thoughtful, and attentive way of perceiving the world with all of its flaws and beauty and refraining from judgment. This tuning into the world around you heightens your understanding, kindness, and compassion toward yourself and others. People who are mindful are less judgmental, controlling, and negative. As they keep their feet in the present, they are freed from dwelling on past pain or worrying about future challenges. While mindfulness has become increasingly popular recently, it has been around for thousands of years. Studies associate mindfulness with pain relief, stress reduction, lower levels of anxiety and depression, improved memory and attention, weight loss, better sleep, reduced risks for cardiovascular disease, and more satisfying relationships. Mindfulness involves much more than meditating, concentrating, or having a burst of inspiration that is soon lost. Rather, mindfulness is a way to acknowledge your thoughts, emotions, and experiences without allowing them to define you. It is an approach to life. Similar to physical wellness, cultivating your spiritual well-being requires commitment and practice. Contrary to what some people think, mindfulness doesn't require you to empty your mind or sit for hours with crossed legs in a trance-like state, oblivious to your surroundings. There are many opportunities to practice mindfulness throughout your day. Here are some ideas on how you can begin to incorporate mindfulness into your daily life. Compassion involves recognition of another's pain and a sincere desire to help. You cultivate compassion for others by supporting them through difficult times or by volunteering to help those less fortunate. You cultivate compassion for yourself by learning to recognize critical or judgmental thoughts that tell you you're not good enough, smart enough, or attractive enough, and then setting them aside. Practicing meditation can help you to silence your internal critic and develop self-confidence. You can explore the separate meditation practice to learn more. You may take a vow to avoid engaging in negative thinking about yourself and others for a single day and replace negativity with intentions of kindness. Meet other people's eyes as you pass, acknowledging that you're aware of their presence, and smile. When friends criticize others, try to listen fully to what's behind the words and respond with gentleness and honesty. Take time each day to sit quietly and consider all of the things that you are thankful for: your family members and friends, your abilities, your place in society, your health, the chance to attend college, and everything else. Let people know that you appreciate who they are or what they have meant in your life. Take a moment to point out something you admire in them. Use your senses. Look around you. What do you see that you feel grateful for? Listen. Do you hear a friend's voice, music, or laughter? What about a touch? A soft sweater, warm sunlight, or a cool breeze? Can you smell flowers or good food? Increasing your awareness of the sensory details around you can in turn increase your gratitude for the moment-to-moment richness of life. Keep a gratitude journal. You can keep this simple by just writing down those things that you are thankful for, or you can find journals that provide you with prompts to journal about. You can also use a mobile app to record your gratitude reflections. One that I know of is 5 Minutes of Gratitude. We live in a society where many regard busyness as a badge of honor. They brag about their ability to multitask and complain about not having time to exercise, prepare healthy meals, and get enough sleep. In contrast, a mindful approach to life calls us to do one thing at a time, giving it our full attention and then moving on. To increase your focus in any activity, take a moment to acknowledge it and resolve to give it your undivided attention. Breathe. Notice. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to the activity. If your phone rings, turn it off. Simplifying your tasks will bring a more gentle quality to your day. Set aside quiet time for walks or for observing, sketching, writing, or photographing your environment. Consider your values and goals. How do they guide your actions? Each morning, set an intention for your day. Keep it simple. Patience, compassion, acceptance, strength. Think about what you need to achieve your goals that day. During the day, try to stay mindful of how your actions align with your intention. Then, before bed each night, take a moment to consider, without judgment, how well you lived your intentions that day. Consider what you may want to do differently tomorrow. Perhaps you became angry with a friend, felt upset about a critique of your work, or just got stressed out by an enormous load of homework. Confront your challenges with mindfulness by acknowledging what you felt and then try to determine why. Consider how you could have responded differently. Keeping a stress diary will help with this. Remember that nothing in life and no one is perfect, including you. Try to seek goodness rather than perfection. Find more tips on how to cultivate mindfulness in the additional resources.